Ezekiel 20 and 38. And I'll purge out from among you the rebels and them that transgress against me. I will bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Israel, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, that great millstone that roll well, and shalom and blessings to the hopeful elect. I wanted to break down this word rebels in the blue letter in Ezekiel 20 and 38, in this recent emergence of these fucking cretins that you have that are coming contrary to the doctrine, okay, of the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, which is where in the fuck they learned this truth from, man. Okay, perverting the gospel, and that's representative of rebellion. Okay, and it's not a coincidence, just in this litany of these motherfuckers that are popping up out of the woodwork. It's not a coincidence that it's in the time of the Peshach. Okay, just as the Most High does in a cycle during this time every year, is a sifting and a purging that goes down. All right, but just as in the time of old, during the deliverance from the Egyptian captivity, all right, we were sojourning in the wilderness, in pretty much in a transition into the promised land, right? When the Most High was fucking jacking our people up because of this very deed of rebellion, of fighting against the Most High, all right? Not doing what the fuck he told you to do, um, which is as rebellion. Let's see if I can pull that. But just as in that time when we were in the transitioning period in the wilderness, right? Sojourning before crossing over into the promised land, the Most High is going to purge a great deal of our people. All right, this is in 1 Samuel 15 and 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry, because thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. He has also rejected thee from being king. Okay, and that's exactly what you had these fucking niggas doing in this time, man. Spirits are reincarnated, and what the fuck people do, their deeds and maneuvers are reincarnated, man. What lot that they're in, you see? And just as that in that time, the Most High didn't allow certain jakes, mass majority of the Israelites that came out of the Egyptian captivity, he didn't allow them into the promised land. Just in that time, he's going to destroy 2/3 of the nation of Israel, and them that are allotted to be destroyed of the nation of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Okay, he's going to purge them out, man, and they're not going to be able to see this salvation. And if you understand how this is going to go down, all right, because just as in that time, understanding reincarnation, the jakes that were fucking put to death and destroyed and didn't make it into the promised land, they were reincarnated, okay, into the loins of them that were saved and that made it into the promised land, okay. They're eventually birthed out, and as according to the cycle that the Most High set up, right, where you have um, spirits coming back after this third, fourth generation, okay. So understanding that those jakes, they didn't get to cross over just like these jakes, are not going to be able to cross over, so they're not going to experience the salvation. They're going to have to wait well into the kingdom and to get birth from the loins of Jake. Okay, from the first fruits, the ones that do taste the salvation of the Heavenly Father. All right, well, let's go into this. This is in Revelation 21:2, because this is what those Jakes aren't going to experience. So they're not going to experience Jerusalem coming down out of heaven. Okay, they're going to be able to get it deeper into the kingdom, into like the beginning stages of the kingdom, the establishment of the eternal empire of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay, Revelation 21:2, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Okay, so they're not going to be able to see this, all right, because it's going to take. That's when the destruction be overpassed. That's where um, the chariots are going to be, right? But pretty much waiting out this place being completely fucking annihilated from actually all fucking four corners of the earth are going to be reeling to and fro like a drunkard, and they're going to be the places that aren't completely fucking missile soaked, right? We know America is going to be uninhabitable, but other places are going to be hit with the missiles, right? But then the other places that aren't hit by the missiles, those are going to be feeling residual effects, experiencing residual effects of those weapons, man. Okay, talks about the earth is reserved into this, and just as the flood, it fucking jacked up the entire planet, so is this destruction, right? So, while the elect is in the chambers, right, 2/3 and them that are allotted for destruction by the Most High, they're not going to be able to experience that. Okay, likened to what? Shall not enter into the land of Israel. Because didn't them that got destroyed, didn't they get reincarnated? Right? So it was just in that grand entrance, that grand event, if you will, which is a big fucking deal. And that's why they're going to walk around with shame. All right? But what was written aforetime was written for our learning when you understand the cycle of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, how he works, reincarnation, right? Things in history and events repeating themselves, the different patterns of how the Most High set this thing up. Okay, Salakia. Uh, this is this word rebels. These fucking niggas, man. Okay, because it's coming out that the the motivation for a lot of these niggas was monetary gain or adulation from men, which is just the proper way of saying fucking clout. All right, it was for filthy lucre's sake. All right, wicked gain. This is the word rebel in Ezekiel 20 and 38. Marad. Okay. Okay. It's the ma, ra, and the da. So, and you drop the a, the last vowel, on the last character, right? So it's marad, and it says to rebel, to revolt, to be rebellious. Against human king, it says against God, okay, and then it says against light, meaning you're fighting for fucking darkness. You're on the side of darkness, fighting against the light, right? You're rebelling, you're revolting against the light, okay, meaning you're in darkness. You're on the fucking wicked, right? Fucking wicked, and it's heavy because in this in the Jusinius Hebrew Chaldee lexicon, it says to be contumacious, rebellious, to move sedition. Okay, so it's like likened to being seditious against the Most High, man. And we're gonna break down this word contumacious. All right, it says of a person rebelled against. It says more rarely. It says Salakia, to rebel against Yahweh. Okay, and then it says in parentheses by worshiping idols, and that's a very broad spectrum. Okay, there's a wide, it's a wide range. Is another word for a broad spectrum of worshiping idols. It could be down all the way down to popping a fucking woman, man. All right, or how you eat the things that you consume, how you consume them. Okay, fucking a fucking sports game, hoops. All right, goddamn soccer, whatever it may be, can be um, classified as idolatry, man. Okay, and that's being done in a massive scale in this place. See, this is those who oppose the light. Okay, to be obstinate, and that's what these fucking niggas are. They're extremely hard-headed and obstinate. Let's get that word before we hit up contumacious. And obstinate is is stubbornly refusing to change one's opinion or chosen course of action despite attempts to persuade one to do so. Hard fucking headed, man. Stubborn. It's heavy. It's what the implication that you're refusing to change what you're doing, your fucking deeds and maneuvers, your course of action. Okay, what um what you're doing, the things that you're performing, man. And in this case, fucking wickedness, right? What did we break down for uh to be in opposition to light is darkness, which is fucking wickedness, man. All right, this word contumacious means especially of a defendant's behavior, stubbornly or willfully disobedient to authority. Okay, so it's heavy. That word directly ties into being contumacious, rebellious, right? To be a rebel, the rebels. In the scriptures, in the origin of that word, it ties it directly into this. To be fucking contumacious, man. Willingly disobedient to authority. Okay? So these niggas, they love to do so. It's in their desire, their deepest desire. Okay? It says, it's from, in the etymology, contumer, which con, which is with, and tumer, which means to swell. Okay, it's to swell with, right? And it's reminiscent of the scriptures when it talks about being puffed up. It's to be puffed up and to be swelled and to swell up is synonymous, not, and like it's a similitude for being proud. Okay, puffed up is the opposite of being humble. The the etymology for humble is humus, which means ground. Okay, when you're on the humble, you're to the ground, you're lowly, right? But when you're puffed up, you're high-minded. Okay, when you go into that word, the meek and lowly, when it goes into the poor, specifically lowly in the blue letter, it means to be depressed in the mind, and not the essence of Esau Edom's fucking bullshit diagnoses, his bullshit pseudoscience, right? His medical misinformation, right? Flip the script on his bitch ass. according to his medical information, misinformation, um, of the classification of depression. Not going into that fucking lie. Depression, depressed in the mind just means to be depressed, means D meaning down and pressed meaning to press, or pushed or pressed down, right? Depressed, pressed down, which just means to be humble, which just means to be ground. They call it down to earth. Is another word, term, phrase, right? Well, that's a lighter, more worldly expression of it. It's to be humble, right? To be lowly, depressed in the mind. And the opposite of that is to be fucking high minded or puffed up, to be swelled, okay? Fucking pride. And the beginning of that is when you depart from the Most High to say, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do. That's the ultimate form of pride and rebellion and transgression, defiance against the Heavenly Father, okay? Contumacy means to be headstrong, to be insolent, to be resisting legitimate authority. Okay? And what's gonna happen to these niggas from their constancy in their resistance of the Heavenly Father, man? They're gonna get fucking destroyed. Alright? Let's get this in Proverbs 1 and 24. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at not all my counsel and with none of my reproof. Okay? Because the Most High set up, man, to turn the hearts of the masses of the people unto the Most High. Okay? You have your teachers, you have your pastors, right? You have your spiritual fathers, your instructors. Okay? We have them set up in a Yapa structure. Okay? Extremely forthcoming men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, forthcoming in the aspect of this treasure, okay, which there's no greater gift on this fucking planet than this treasure, is this truth, okay, and that's what they're forthcoming with. Fuck the tainted riches and anything that's deemed and regarded as valuable in this fucking life. The shit that we know that's fucking fleeting, okay? The most valuable thing on this planet is this truth. And the apostles and elders are extremely forthcoming, right? Liberal, meaning giving of this, okay? And this is the Most High stretching his hand out in mercy, okay? These are the ones that this is the council that he set up, all right? This is the counsel of the Heavenly Father that the people, and primarily our people, have set not at. Okay? That's why it says, I will also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shalt they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. And that's the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That's in the midst with this current emergence of these fucking fallouts, man. And them that are coming against the gospel, coming against the doctrine, the apostles and elders that the Most High set up. Okay, these extremely sincere um, uh, uh, sanctuary of the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, so the Most High is in laughter through his men. for the destruction that's befalling 2/3 of the nation of Israel. Okay, and really this whole fucking world. That all these fucking people are gonna start feeling the residual effects of. Well, they're starting to feel them, but they're gonna start to be crippled. Okay, they're gonna start to be fucking stifled and painted into a fucking corner, man. All right, in these times that we're coming in, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, these niggas got it completely fucked up, man. That's why these doors of mercy it's only so long of the masses of these people spitting in the Most High's face through his men, through the men that he set up, okay, and directly to the Most High's face through these people's fucking defiance and rebellion, man. There's only so long that the Most High is going to allow that to happen, all right? And Lord will, this indeed is the year. It's looking pretty fucking good, man, all right? But in in this, the, in alignment, Slakia, with the apostle, with the spirit and the presiding theme, if you will, over the year. In alignment with that, he precedes it with with hopeful, okay, to understand that this is the time that we look for, all right, and that the Most High is going to make good on it, all right, and Lord will this year. But regardless, the time we're fucking hyperdrive approaching that time. All right. So with that, all praise, honor, glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.